This is old you. And this is now you. Things change. Your insurance should too. Talk to an Indiana Farm Bureau insurance agent, and now you can stop knocking on wood. This is old you. And this is now you.
Clive wears his fire hat and coat in the rain.
Things change. Your insurance should too. Talk to an Indiana Farm Bureau insurance agent, and now you can stop knocking on wood.
Welcome to tonight's broadcast of RTC TV4, where the Winamac Lady Warriors are going to take on the Triton Trojans. Had some audio difficulty, and actually looks like we're having some trouble with our scoreboard cam. Is it plugged in, Shay? Can you check real quick?
Welcome to Winamac High School. Home of the Warriors and tonight, HNAC game between the Triton Lady Trojans and our Winamac Lady Warriors. In the spirit of good sportsmanship, we ask that all fans act responsibly and courteously for those around you. Abusive language or disorderly conduct is unacceptable and not welcome at IHSA events. Please give the student athletes, coaches, officials, and your fellow fans the respect they deserve. Your cooperation is appreciated. Thank you, band.
Do they have us? Not sure. Sorry about those technical difficulties tonight with our audio. I think we're we're up and going well now.
Yeah, are we on the air?
Yes.
Okay,
yep.
yeah, the scoreboard cam was all me. I forgot to plug it in. That's my bad.
Shay, that's awesome. There's a very good chance that we are not professionals, and then we're just hanging out watching a basketball game together. Excited about this matchup between the Winamac Lady Warriors and the Triton Trojans. This is Tim Gerhardt, my partner, the captain. Shay Cast and Colin Ulrichs working the camera for us tonight. Right now we have Winamac coming into the game with a record of 12-4. Had a pretty tough, engaging season so far. And the Triton Trojans been beat up a little bit, Shay, with a 4-13 season. Neither of us know a whole lot about Triton. We're excited to hear or to watch the game tonight and see what they bring to the table, but have struggled a little bit this season.
Yeah, I see, they see Rochester. They lost to Rochester. That's a team that we've played and beat. They beat LaVille. We beat LaVille. They beat Cast and Pioneer. We haven't played them yet, so not too many common opponents there.
While the national anthem is performed tonight by our very own high school band.
So this is the first girls basketball game where we've had the band present.
Yeah,
seems like
so.
Throughout this course of the basketball season, now we see them a lot with the boys' games. Seems like they're getting better and better, Shay.
Yeah, that was really nice. They did a real good job there.
Tonight's starting lineups are sponsored by Standard Industrial.
We'll take a look at what the starting lineups.
For tonight's game, first for the Triton Lady Trojans. At guard, sophomore, number 4, Jayla Faulkner.
So number 4, Jayla Faulkner is a sophomore.
Number 10, Delaney Groves.
Delaney Groves, number 10, a senior. Lexia Hostauser, the sophomore.
Alexa Veers.
And Alexa Veers.
Freshman number 34, Taryn Yates. The Lady Trojans are coached by Adam Heckerman.
I don't see the last girl.
The
on
Yates
the scoreboard.
girl?
Yep. What number was she, Shay?
I don't know.
We'll figure it out, I bet.
30? 34? Number 34.
For your very own Winamac Lady Warriors. At forward guard, senior number 2, Jillian Brum.
So Jillian Brum, number 2, coming in, a starting senior. Had a chance to talk to her grandpa a little bit tonight.
We did.
That was kind of fun. He listened to us in Florida. Maggie Smith, number 5. Got Blake Bailey, number 10.
5'6" junior number 14, Haley Sanders.
Haley Sanders, number 14, starting.
Freshman number 1,
Kendall Johnson, I think that's her first start. Now, she started the year playing JV, and I increasingly gotten a lot of varsity time. I believe this might be her first start of the season, Shay.
Yes, it is. The more and more she plays, the more comfortable she looks at the varsity level. So
probably going to have Maggie Smith jumping tonight. Who's that for the Trojans? 32, Lexia Hofstrauser.
I'd say, yeah. Hofstrauser.
I like it.
Sounds good.
I don't think we're butchering it. If
No,
we're off,
no,
we're
I
not
think-
off by much.
I think we'll have to listen to Mr. Darda say it, and then I usually just copy him.
There you go. We can blame it on him if we get it wrong.
Trojans control the tip here. The Hofstrauser. I kind of like saying it.
Yeah, it has a nice ring to it.
It does. Yates with the ball. Is that Yates? No, that's Delaney Groves. Looks like they're going to take their time here. Trojans. Almost a travel. She
Pretty
kept
close.
She kept her foot though. So the Yates girl, 34, played some on JV.
Winamac playing a 1-3-1 zone right now.
Yeah, it's a little interesting.
Yeah,
Looks
to
like
start the game.
Coach Croft's trying something new here. So three's no good. He's at Delaney Groves. Kendall Johnson gets the board. She's going to bring it up. So the 6-foot freshman handling the ball nice here.
Yep, she handles the ball quite well.
Haley Sanders has the ball now, looking to do something with it. Gets it into Maggie Smith. Back to Kendall. Haley drives. It's going to go up, and it was touched. So it'll be Winamac ball. Good things happen when Haley drives. You ever notice that?
Yeah.
Usually she either scores or makes a nice pass.
Haley likes it when you compliment her on the broadcast.
We'll get the Colonel up here at halftime and see what he has to say.
I like it, Shay.
So Kendall Johnson with the ball and drive and pass to Blake Bailey. Tries to get it to Maggie Smith. Deflected.
Looks like Blake Bailey might have some oil on her hands. That ball's slipping around on her a little
Well,
bit.
she can shoot it just fine
There
now.
she goes. Yep.
So it looks like Winamac's going to set the press up here. So a 3 for Blake Bailey. Winamac starts off with a press.
Triton handled the press pretty well.
They handled it real well. Looks like they've studied that. There's a steal by Jillian Brum. She's going to go in for the layup. It's good. So there's 2 for Brum. There Blake Bailey and Haley Sanders over there knock the ball out of bounds. So it'll be Triton ball. Winamac up 5-0.
No fouls yet,
No
Shay.
fouls. That's huge. So Triton needs to get it across here. There's a steal by Blake Bailey. She hits the floor, gets it to Haley Sanders, up to Kendall Johnson. Goes in, layup no good.
Kendall likes that Euro step.
You just want to say Euro step.
I look for opportunities. I think it's a real thing, isn't it?
It is a real thing.
Okay, thank you.
So Kendall Johnson inbounds for the Warriors, Lady Warriors. Haley Sanders with the ball here. He's going to get it to Blake Bailey. Back to Sanders. Sanders gets it over to Jillian Brum. And back to Sanders. Over to Bailey, almost stolen by Yates. Haley's going to drive, lays it up. She got the basket and was fouled. Nice drive by Haley Sanders. She'll go to the line for the conventional three-point play here.
Foul on Pierce.
I like it when you call that conventional three-point play.
There's going to be a timeout here. Triton's going to take a timeout.
We'll jump over to a quick word from one of our sponsors.
At Co-Alliance, we understand the importance of community. After all, we've been farmer-owned since the 1920s. And now that we're a part of your community, we want to become your total agronomy solutions provider. Co-Alliance offers the latest in ag technology for your operation. From field scouting and fertilizers to premium seed and precision agriculture, we can help take your operation to the next level. Put the resources of your local cooperative to work. Contact Co-Alliance today.
Welcome back to RTC TV4. This is Tim Gearhart, my partner, the Captain Shay Cast in Winamac, off to a quick start, 7-0 after just under 3 minutes of play. What are you seeing so far, Shay?
Well, we're moving the ball good. We are without our leading scorer, Lainey Joseph, but you know we got a bunch of girls that can score. I look for Kendall Johnson to get more involved in the offense here. She's just getting more and more comfortable handling the ball and passing and everything. So look for her to get hot here.
So she's your pick to click tonight.
She's my pick to click. I think she's going to have a huge game.
She's going to have it. It's going to be awesome.
So Haley Sanders will be at the free throw line when we get back to play here.
And she's going for the conventional
she is,
three-point
yes.
play.
The old-fashioned way. And she got it.
She drills it.
So it's 8-0 Winamac. Just over 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. So Winamac, it's not an aggressive press. Oh, there's a lot of contact there, no foul.
It's like they're letting them play tonight.
Yeah, that's good. I like it. It's Kendall with the ball now. Just going to back it out and set it up. Gets it to Blake Bailey. Trying to get it to Maggie Smith in that zone, but couldn't quite find her. So Blake does a no-look. Looks like it was kicked by, was that Hostrauser?
I think it was Hostrauser.
Okay. It's Kendall Johnson inbound for the Warriors. Cross court to Blake Bailey. Back to Kendall. To Haley Sanders. They're really looking to get it inside. There's Jillian Brum. Nice little.
Jillian Brum with another two.
It was kind of a hop. It wasn't really a Euro step, Tim.
It was a Euro hop.
There's a steal by Maggie Smith. Kendall Johnson gets it. She's going to misses the layup. It's contested. Who was that? Who's 10? It was Delaney Groves. Good defensive position there.
Yes, it was.
So Yates now with the ball for Lady Trojans. Gets it to Hostrauser. Back to Yates.
Trojans just trying to figure out how to get something going. I feel like they need to draw some blood, get on the board. Maybe that'll start them on a little bit of a roll.
Yeah, it's almost like they're thinking too much. So there was a ball on the ground. I think they called a jump ball. I don't know. I guess I wasn't really looking. So anyway, it'll be Lady Warriors ball.
Looks like Chelsea Johnson just came in for the Trojans, number 40 out there. She looks like she's got some height on her.
Yeah,
Shay.
she's a senior. So she's kicked the ball there. Blake kind of threw it off of her foot. I don't know that it was really a kick.
So height, we don't have height listed on our scorecard, but standing next to Maggie Smith. Maggie Smith's 6 foot tall.
Yeah.
So she's got to be every bit of, what, at least 6'1", 6'2"?
Yeah, she's a little taller than Maggie. Haley Sanders drives, tried to lay it up, no good. Gets the ball back. It's Kendall. Blake Bailey's going to take her time here. Yeah, she's, I'd say at least 6'1" there in the middle of that zone. Winamac's going to throw it away.
It's that grease on the ball.
It is.
Problem again.
A lot of girls having problems with that tonight.
Yeah.
Lady Trojan will inbound. That's Jayla Faulkner. It's the Hostrauser.
It's an air pressure issue.
Maybe it is. Maybe they like Tom
we need to
Brady
check that ball.
This steal by Jillian Brum. She's going to get it to Kendall Johnson for 3. A little bit off the mark. Rebounds knocked around in there. Triton comes up with it. Faulkner will bring it up. So Yates now with the ball. Gets it to Hostrauser for 3. Just off the mark. Rebound Maggie Smith.
That's a pretty good looking shot.
That was. Nice shot there. Just didn't drop. Kendall Johnson gets the ball down low, tries to pass it inside to Jillian Brum and threw it away. Looks like Triton's going to call another timeout here with 2:43 to go in the first quarter.
All right, we're going to jump over to another quick word.
At Co-Alliance Propane, we treat our customers like neighbors because, well, that's what we are. When you trust Co-Alliance Propane as your seriously local propane provider, you're trusting a team of professionals who live, work, and watch the game from right across the county, not the country. A team that's close by and seriously dedicated to your safety and providing the best service possible. Find out more about Co-Alliance Propane's seriously local service and how you can get 50 gallons of propane free at coalliancepropane.com.
Welcome back to RTC TV4. This is Tim Gearhart, my partner, the captain, Shay Cass. We got 2:43 left in the first quarter. Winamac dominating this game so far, 10-0. Triton just having trouble getting going here, Shay.
Yeah, you know, they had a nice look, a three-point shot last time. It just didn't fall. We'll see if they can get kind of in a groove here. Yates brings it up and gets it to Delaney Groves. Over to Faulkner, to Hofstraser. She's going to drive. She's guarded by Jillian Brum. It's a steal by Kendall Johnson. She saves it. Yeah, it goes all the way down. Brum was trying. She just couldn't quite get there.
She was thinking about it. She was thinking about laying out for it, but
a little early in the game for that.
It sort of is. I bet if it was a 2-point game, I bet she would have been stretched out.
Yeah. Winamac with the press here, get it up to Yates. There's a steal by Maggie Smith, gets it to Kendall Johnson. She's going to drive and in and out. She just can't get one to fall. They're going to get Maggie Smith for over the back.
You know, I think the problem Kendall's having so far is that you picked her as your pick to click.
I won't do that again. It's only the Lady Warriors' first foul, though.
That's true.
That's pretty good.
It's quite impressive.
The Colonel will be happy.
He will be happy.
Because Haley don't have one.
I know, he will be pleased about that.
Oh, come on, that was a foul. Kendall, come on, that was a foul. They were all over her arm. Kendall missed the layup there again, but
you're just trying to take the hex off.
She was hacked
off of Kendall.
Is that Yates? Gets it into who's that? Johnson. Back to Yates. Hofstraser. They're just looking to get it inside here. Finally do it, Maggie Smith. Great defense by Maggie Smith. Haley Sanders going to push it. Had Blake was open. Decided to pull it back out. Maggie Smith back to Sanders. Sanders going to reset here.
I feel like with the defense that Winamac's running right now, Triton's really got to figure out how to hit a handful of outside shots and start before they're going to be able to penetrate the paint very good.
Yeah, it looks like they're really trying to get it. Oh. Great idea by Jillian Brum, just didn't have the accuracy on the pass there.
Yeah, I think she saw that Tommy Murray was open in the corner over there. And he was not ready to receive the pass.
No, Tommy was looking out in the hallway or something. I'm not sure what was going on over there. So it looks like the Lady Warriors are going to have Ashley Keller and Taylor Jennings come in. It's like for Jillian Brum and Kendall Johnson sit down for the Lady Warriors. So Lady Trojans here struggling a little bit to get it across. Finally do. Faulkner with the ball, gets it to Yates. Back to Faulkner. That Faulkner shot. Another good look at the basket. They're just not falling right now for the Lady Trojans.
Yeah, you got to feel if they can just get a couple of those to go in.
Groves, nice shot there.
Groves, and the Trojans are on the board.
There's a steal by Yates. Haley Sanders kind of telegraphed her pass, gets back on defense. Great defense by Haley Sanders. That was Yates with the basket for the Lady Trojans, and now 10-4.
Those are two quick buckets. That first one just kind of ignited something a little bit, it looked like.
Haley's going to hold the ball for the last shot here. Meet the Blake Bailey, 10 seconds to go in the quarter. Blake Bailey looking for something. Finds Ashley Keller. Gets it to Haley Sanders. She's going to have to get it up. Can't get a shot off. That'll get Coach Crofts out on the floor there.
He's chewing his bubble gum. We're going to jump over to a quick word from one of our sponsors.
This is old you. And this is now you. Things change. Your insurance should too. Talk to an Indiana Farm Bureau insurance agent, and now you can stop knocking on wood.
Welcome back to RTC TV4. This is Tim Gearhart, my partner, the captain, Shay Caston. We have a 10-4 score heading into the second quarter. Triton getting a little bit going there, Shay, with that quick shot from Delaney Groves, put a nice little bucket in, and then a quick turnover by Yates, who followed it up with a layup. So there's starting to show a little bit of life at the end of the first quarter here.
Yeah, they had some good looks at the basket, and the shots didn't fall. We'll see if they can correct that here moving forward in the game. So they're going to start off with Faulkner with the ball and gets it to Hostrasser. There's a steal by Haley Sanders. Haley's going to take it all the way in for the layup. So Haley Sanders gets us on the board in the second quarter.
Haley's got 5 points now.
Yeah,
5,
Haley's
Winamac
having a nice
12.
game. Several steals. Haley's got several steals. Oh, that's not us.
What's that?
That's not us there.
Actually, our technical support, Miss Elizabeth, is teaming in to work on. We're having some problems with some of our advertisements.
Oh, okay. There's a block by Maggie Smith. I probably just need to stay away from the computer end of it. I just saw, I saw something scrolling there, and I thought, well, Tim's hands aren't on the mouse there. What's going on?
That's how technically savvy I am. I can just think about it and things happen, Shay.
Another steal by Haley Sanders. Well, I know we're not keeping track of that, but she's got to have 5 so far here. So Ashley Keller gets it to Taylor Jennings. Tries to get to Maggie Smith. It was stolen by Chelsea Johnson.
That Lexia Hostrauser got the tip there. Yeah. Kind of made that happen.
It's like Hostrauser, she's a sophomore. She's had a real nice game so far. Looks like they want to get it into Johnson. Maggie Smith's playing really good defense. They get it to her a little far out from the basket. So Hostrasser's guarded by Taylor Jennings, a junior. Looks like Blake Bailey's getting ready to come back in for the Lady Warriors. There's Yates with the ball now. And gets it to Delaney Groves. Great defense by the Lady Warriors, by the way. In this possession.
Triton just having trouble trying to penetrate the paint.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Yates gets it into Johnson. Nice little jump shot by Johnson.
That was.
But, that was I don't know if that was a minute possession there, and Winamac never quit on defense. So Haley Sanders brings it up and gets it to Maggie Smith. Ashley Keller for a 3. Off the mark. Ball's on the ground. It's going to be a tie-up. It's going to be Lady Warrior ball there. Blake Bailey coming in for Haley Sanders.
So that last time down the court for Triton, the young lady that penetrated and then was able to kick it out to Chelsea Johnson.
Yeah.
Seems like that's the sort of thing that their team needs to get doing if they want to have some success offensively here.
Ashley Keller drove there and I think that was Ashley, wasn't it?
I think so.
A lot of contact there, but no foul, and I'm okay with that as long as they keep it that way, Who was that? Triton has somebody else in 44, Alexa Veers, in the game. There's 2 more for Chelsea Johnson. We've got a 4-point game here. Kendall Johnson bringing the ball up for the Lady Warriors. Gets it to Blake Bailey. Back to Kendall. Kendall's going to drive, dish to Ashley Keller. Maggie Smith now top of the key over to Ashley Keller. Kendall Johnson. Ashley's going to look to reset here. Ashley Keller drives. A lot of contact there. They're going to get Johnson for a foul, I believe. Yeah.
Foul on Johnson.
So that'll be her first, Johnson's first. It's only a team second. Winamac only has 1 foul. So it seems like Winamac got off to a pretty good start. Now it just kind of went stagnant here. What do you think, Tim?
It seems that way. It seems like the way the first quarter ended. Oh, Kendall just off again. See, those balls are going to start dropping.
Yeah. So Johnson had who was that? Faulkner, Jayla Faulkner open and just kind of overthrew her. Faulkner made a great effort to try and save it. Couldn't quite get it done. It'll be Lady Warrior basketball.
You know, it seems like after Triton showed that they had a little bit of life offensively, that took a little bit of wind out of Winamac's sails.
Yeah, it seems like we're just seems like we're all just tired tonight. Everyone, both teams. It's gonna be a kick there on Jessica Serrano. Well, she's in the game. I think that, I don't know, maybe it's not. I can't see the number. You know, Scott Radebush told us it's hard to see the number with their hair, their ponytails.
And I've never had a problem with that
until he said it.
Yep.
That was Delaney Groves, by the way, that kicked it. Serrano's not in the game.
Get in there, that girl.
See, I told you. There's a 3 by Kendall Johnson. Lady Warriors will set their press up.
Kendall's been just barely off with some of her shots, so they're finally starting to drop now.
Chelsea Johnson with the ball. She's going to get back out to Delaney Groves. With Jayla Faulkner. There's Chelsea Johnson again. They're really trying to work it into her. They got her. She just couldn't quite get it to fall. Lady Warriors get it up to Blake Bailey. No Cubs. A lot of contact there for a no call. Blake Bailey went in, tried to get a layup, and
really like it the officials are letting them play ball tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, as long as it stays that way and they don't start calling touch fouls, I'm good with that. Lady Warriors get into Jillian Brum.
A little hook shot.
Yeah. You know, she had really been working that hook shot early in the season and was having some success with it. But
I wonder if she has a special name for that, like the Brum hook.
You know, we need to ask her.
We need to
Maybe
talk
we should have asked her grandpa while
we should have asked
while
he was up about here. The hook shot.
So Taryn Yates gets the ball, tried to get it into, it looked like Veers. Couldn't quite get her, but she recovers and gets the ball back. Triton will reset. And Blake Bailey's going to come out and guard Faulkner. It's got to be if you've got the ball, knowing that you got Blake Bailey or Haley Sanders on you, that's got to be kind of intimidating.
I'm sure it's frustrating if anything else.
Taylor Jennings getting some good minutes here for the Lady Warriors.
Blake might have got away with one there.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of contact on both sides. And their refs are letting them play. They're moving the ball well. Triton's moving the ball around good.
They're being patient, waiting for a decent shot.
And there's a long 3 by Groves. Blake Bailey hit the floor. So the 3 was no good. It'll be Lady Warrior ball. It was a foul on Veers. That's going to be her second. So Hastrasser will come back in for Veers. Brum gets the ball into Kendall Johnson. She'll bring it up. Kendall looks to drive, gets it off to Maggie Smith. Maggie back to Kendall. And Blake Bailey now with the ball. Looking for somebody. Into Jillian Brum right in the middle of that zone there.
Looks like Faulkner might have got away with a reach too.
Yeah.
But again, they're letting them play. So.
Yeah, they are. That was kind of a sloppy pass there. And Coach Croft's going to call a timeout. I don't think he's real happy down here.
I don't think he ought to be. We're going to jump over to another quick word. We're going to try one of these other ones that we've been having trouble with.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors.
Knievel Insurance Agency of Royal Center, offering home, auto, farm, and commercial business insurance tailored to fit your custom needs. We are the smart insurance choice. Contact Knievel Insurance today for your free quote. The Winamac Corner Deli. From daily lunch specials to full-service event catering, the Winamac Corner Deli offers a variety of mouth-watering sandwiches and entrees. Stop by today or reach out to us on Facebook. The Winamac Corner Deli, smoking good food.
Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
Welcome back to tonight's coverage on RTC TV4. This is Tim Garrett, my partner, the captain, Shay Caston. Winamac just inbounded that press that gets Triton's inbound. Pretty tough.
Yeah. Kendall Johnson with the steal on here. Oh! Kendall went up for a three and was Chelsea Johnson blocked her.
That was a big denial.
That was a big time denial. Went up in the stands, over towards Tommy Murray again. He's drawing a lot
He needs to wake up a little. Get in the game.
You know, again, Kendall's 6 foot, and we're guessing that Chelsea Johnson for the Lady Trojans is around 6'1" at the least, you know.
Yeah. If I was her coach, I'd call her 6'3".
Yeah. Kendall with the ball, and it's going to be knocked out of bounds by Delaney Groves. So it'll be Lady Warrior ball. A minute 47 to go here in the first half.
That Delaney Groves is a lot of hustle, isn't she?
Yeah, she is. She's kind of like a Haley Sanders type player. Haley gets it into Maggie Smith. Over to Blake Bailey.
I'd like to see Maggie drive the basket a little bit more.
And Tommy almost got another one over there. So Coach Croft's up on his feet here. Haley Sanders for 3 off the mark. Again, they're gonna get a pretty cheap one on somebody here.
That's on Blake.
Yeah, I didn't see much.
Banged into her a little bit.
Foul on Bailey.
It's like she was turning to run up court and just kind of bumped somebody, and they called it. They hadn't been calling anything like that all night. Now they do.
I think the officials during that timeout must have looked at the scoreboard and saw that there were only 4 fouls so far this half and thought, wait a second, I know Winamac fouls a lot.
Yeah, well, I recognize all these officials, so we've had them before. Triton handles the press pretty good there. Yates down low, she took an extra step. She just didn't quite know if she should shoot it or dish it, and traveled. So Kendall's going to bring the ball up here for the Lady Warriors. Minute to go in the first half. Lady Warriors up 15-8 over the Lady Trojans of Triton. Kendall Johnson for 3, just off the mark.
That's a good inside-out pass
by
Maggie.
I think that's what we're looking for. Kendall's shot just didn't fall. She's going to get hot here. There's a
Looks like we're gonna jump over to another quick word from a sponsor. We're gonna try one of these other ones that wasn't working earlier and see how that works out, Shay.
This broadcast brought to you in part by these local sponsors. Enjoy the game with an ice-cold Coke. Locally owned and operated since 1907, Coca-Cola Bottling Company of Kokomo proudly supports 28 high schools in north central Indiana. Our starting lineup of brands are sure to keep you hydrated on the sidelines and at home. Coca-Cola Bottling Company of Kokomo. RTC TV4 thanks you for watching tonight's broadcast.
Welcome back to RTC TV4. This is Tim Garrett, my partner Shay, the captain. Shay Caston. We got just under 40 seconds left.
And there's a steal by Jillian Brum. Haley Sanders going to bring it down, get the layup. Haley Sanders scores again. 25 seconds left. Faulkner brings it up. She's going to step out of bounds, so it'll be Lady Warrior ball with 22 seconds left.
Haley Sanders with 7 points. She's leading Winamac scoring so far tonight.
And no fouls, I don't think.
I think she just got one.
Oh, is that her?
Timeout, yep.
Okay.
It was the one that you were not impressed with the call.
There's another shot by Kendall, doesn't quite get it. Maggie Smith with the rebound, was blocked again. I'm going to say it's Lady Trojans ball with 1.8 left.
Chelsea Johnson had a couple blocks on that.
Yeah, she's been a force down there. Long three, no good. So that'll be the end of the first half. The Lady Warriors 17, the Lady Trojans 8.
This is old you. And this is now you. Things change. Your insurance should too. Talk to an Indiana Farm Bureau insurance agent, and now you can stop knocking on wood.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors.
Kniebel Insurance Agency of Royal Center, offering home, auto, farm, and commercial business insurance tailored to fit your custom needs. We are the smart insurance choice. Contact Kniebel Insurance today for your free quote. The Winamac Corner Deli. From daily lunch specials to full-service event catering, the Winamac Corner Deli offers a variety of mouth-watering sandwiches and entrees. Stop by today or reach out to us on Facebook. The Winamac Corner Deli. Smoking good food.
Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
You have the thing to go. Oh.
Welcome back to RTC TV4. This is Tim Gerhardt, my partner, the captain, Shay Caston. Shay, so far, a 17-8 score, pretty low scoring affair. We have Haley Sanders leading the charge for Winamac with 7 points. Blake Bailey, who hit that three-pointer early on,
right off the
has
bat.
been pretty quiet offensively since then. 4 points for Jillian Brum. 1 3-pointer from Kendall Johnson. Now, Kendall, that was your pick to click, and her shots have been just off tonight, and we're blaming you for that one.
They're going to start falling.
They're going to start falling. Triton Lady Trojans struggling just a little bit and been quiet offensively. Really, for the entire first quarter, they were scoreless until there was about a minute left. Delaney Groves and, was it Yates that maybe
I think it
scored
was Yates,
quick
a layup.
right before?
Yeah.
I think so. So we have 2 points for Delaney Groves. We got 4 for Chelsea Johnson and 2 points for Yates. What are you thinking so far?
I'm thinking it's pretty sloppy on both sides of the ball, you know. Some of that you got to credit to Winamac's defense, but offensively for Winamac, we've thrown the ball away a lot. I can tell Coach Croft isn't real happy down there. Just don't seem to be clicking tonight. But I'm sure both teams are going to be in the locker room and get things figured out. So
I think you're right.
I know we do have the Colonel here waiting to give his recipe for the second half.
Let's jump over. I'm going to try this advertisement one more time, see if it got straightened out, and then we'll talk to the Colonel.
This broadcast brought to you in part by these local sponsors. Find your go with Braun Ability, the world's most trusted name in mobility. Braun Ability is a proud supporter of the Winamac community, where we are working together for a more mobile world. Learn more online at braunability.com. Pulaski Memorial Hospital has been proudly serving the community since 1963. With 18 physicians and nurse practitioners, along with a friendly and knowledgeable staff, PMH is dedicated to providing quality care closer to home. More information online at pmhnet.com. Please support our local sponsors.
Welcome back to RTC TV4. This is Tim Gerhardt, and this is the halftime segment that we like to call Colonel Sanders' Recipe for the Half. Colonel, how you doing tonight?
I'm great. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, fantastic. So, Colonel, you know, we've actually done this halftime spiel a few times now.
Right.
I wonder if a little history about your nickname, Colonel Sanders, might be in order.
Wow, we're going back a few years for that.
We're going deep today.
Wow.
It's that time of year, self-reflection, thinking about the past.
You know, how did that generate? I mean, that was a long time ago. That's a long time ago. I think it probably had something to do with CB radios and trucks and cruising.
CB radios were kind of a thing back then.
They were, a little bit, for a minute.
I remember actually my parents thought it'd be a good idea to put a CB radio in my first vehicle.
Right.
That way, when I was out on the weekends in my truck, they could get a hold of me.
Exactly.
It is amazing how that CB radio just didn't work really well on Friday and Saturday nights.
Yeah. So, for sure. I mean, you could get that static in there and not catch those calls. Is that what they even called it back then? I don't even remember.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure.
Wow.
Colonel, tell us about what you're seeing so far tonight.
Well, we're struggling without Laney out there. The offense is just not clicking. We're getting some looks. We just need one of these girls to be aggressive and fill that big void we're missing right now.
So we didn't have a chance to talk about that much tonight. So our leading scorer, Laney Joseph's not with us tonight. I don't know if she might be sick, possibly watching from home.
Right.
And the girls are so used to her being the dominant scorer that they're kind of confused about what their role is tonight.
Yeah, I mean, we've got girls out there that can do it. I think just with Laney, like you said, she's a crutch. So when they need a shot, they just they look for her. And now we got Haley, Blake, and Johnson out there. You're gonna have to step it up and just be aggressive and take it to the hole.
So your daughter, Haley, actually leading the team so far in the first half, leading Winamac's scoring efforts at 7.
Yep.
So she's got to feel pretty good about that. Actually, Shay complimented her a few times, and I did reinforce that. I said, Haley likes it when you compliment the Colonel's daughter.
Publicly. Many times. Yeah. She likes her name stated on the on the broadcast.
Yeah, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Other things you're seeing, Colonel?
The defense is there. I mean, we've always. I mean, that's our staple right there. Good, strong defense. So I mean, we're moving the ball. We just need to get aggressive. We need to take it to the hole. We need to not worry about missing the shot and just shoot it. So I think Croft. That's the big thing with Coach. He's not going to get upset with you if you miss, as long as it's a good shot. He just wants you to shoot. He wants you to be aggressive.
Absolutely.
So that's tough. I mean, I'm sure the girls are out there worried about missing. You know, no one wants to miss at home with the good crowd we have tonight. But it's part of basketball. You're not going to make every shot.
Absolutely. Colonel, we're wrapping up. You got anything else before we cut to another quick break?
No. It's a good game, good clean game. 2 fouls. That's always nice to see for our team. So that's nice. We're playing solid ball. We just need to score.
Absolutely. Colonel, thanks for joining me today.
Yeah, anytime.
It's good to see you, man.
Yeah, you too.
This is Old You. And this is Now You.
5 wears his fire hat and coat in the wind.
Things change. Your insurance should too. Talk to an Indiana Farm Bureau insurance agent. And now you can stop knocking on wood.
Welcome back to RTC TV4. This is Tim Gerhardt, my partner, the captain, Shay Caston. Kind of nice to visit from with the Colonel today.
The Colonel, yeah. How was I didn't get to hear his recipe. What he had to say.
The Colonel just takes it so deep. We went several onion layers down, and I don't know if I can quite describe the experience that I had, but it was awesome.
He's got to be happy with Haley's performance there in the first half. Or is the Colonel never happy?
I think the Colonel is happy.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that he's feeling pretty positive about the game tonight. One of his concerns that he shared was the identity change a little bit without having Laney Joseph here tonight. And I think he's right. We haven't really talked about that a lot because you don't want to take away from the girls that are on the floor. But, you know, generally speaking, when Laney's on the court and they get into a little bit of trouble, they're used to just ditching it off to her. So I think, if anything, I see some of the sloppiness being on them trying to figure out their identity when Laney's not on the court with them.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, and she's a point guard, and she's usually in charge out there, you know, and if we need a bucket, she's the one they go to. So, no, I think it's a good thing, you know. You never know when Laney's going to get in foul trouble or something. So, no, it's good. I would like to give Calvin Larkin from the Winamac boys team a shout-out. He scored his 1,000th point Saturday night at Knox.
Yeah.
So that's a huge deal. He's only the 7th boy or men's basketball here at Winamac. He's only the 7th player to get it. So in the history, that's
maybe we'll get him on here for an interview sometime.
Yeah. I see Gretchen's here.
Yep, bringing me a water.
Yeah.
I'm having a little bit of a coughing issue tonight. Let's jump over to one more word before we get started back.
At Co-Alliance, we understand the importance of community. After all, we've been farmer-owned since the 1920s. And now that we're a part of your community, we want to become your total agronomy solutions provider. Co-Alliance offers the latest in ag technology for your operation. From field scouting and fertilizers to premium seed and precision agriculture, we can help take your operation to the next level. Put the resources of your local cooperative to work. Contact Co-Alliance today.
Welcome back to RTC TV4. This is Tim Gearhart with my partner, the captain, Shay Casson, getting ready to get the second half underway. Winamac leading 17-8 to start the half. Shay, it feels good to be doing this again.
It does feel good. It's been, I think we decided December 15th was the last.
About 3 weeks.
Yeah, it was the last game. So, the girls are a little rusty from the break, and I'm rusty. So.
Shay, you're awesome, is what you are.
So, the Lady Trojans will get the ball here to start the second half. Hofstrasser, I just wanted to get that in there.
Hofstrasser.
Faulkner for 3. It's off the mark. It's going to be, yeah, I think. I
don't know.
Yeah. From where we were, it looked like it might have been off Winamac, but we'll take the break. I know I heard a couple Trojan fans down there that might have thought the same thing. But
if I was a Trojan fan, I would probably be a little bit chirpy about that one.
The ref was right there, though. So
he probably got the right call.
Yeah, there's Blake Bailey for 3 off the mark. Like Brum went up for the ball, and I don't know if she got undercut a little bit by Veers.
I think that was supposed to be an alley-oop where Jillian's supposed to jump up and
dunk
that ball.
Yeah.
She just barely missed it.
So Blake Bailey's going to kick it out of bounds. It'll be Lady Trojan ball here. So they're still having trouble with the press. Get it into Hofstrasser, over to Veers, to Delaney Groves. There they got it. Faulkner's going to take on Maggie Smith. Maggie's really good defensively. She just got 2 blocks there. And Chelsea Johnson's going to get the bucket and the foul. So, who was that? That was Faulkner had 2 layups, and Maggie Smith blocked them both, and the bounce went to Chelsea Johnson, and she put it up and was fouled. Her free throw's good, too, so that cuts it to, 6 points?
That's the conventional three-point play.
That is. That's the old-fashioned three-point play there. Triton comes out in the zone. I guess they've been playing it all night. But they do come out in the zone, though. So there's a steal by Hofstrasser. So Lady Warriors just can't. Blake Bailey steals it back, but offensively they just can't seem to get in a rhythm here. They've had some good shots. It's Haley Sanders for the shot, no good. Rebound by Kendall Johnson. It's a Jillian Brum, no good. Maggie Smith gets the rebound for the Lady Warriors. Throws it to Hofstrasser. Here's Faulkner. All the way, no good. Kendall Johnson rebounds and it's tied up, and Faulkner takes it away. Scrum for it. Faulkner blocked by Kendall Johnson. Boy, this is this is really
I'm glad
something
we're not
here.
calling this on the radio, because I don't know what you would have said right there.
I think at that point you just quit until it's done.
See how it turns out.
Either way, anyway, Triton's got the ball. They're going to reset here. Blake Bailey all over Hofstrasser there. She finally gets it off to Groves. Faulkner. Haley Sanders tips it. Veers comes up with it. Looks like Triton's wanting to take their time here. And probably smart, not get in a hurry. Faulkner drives, loses it.
Looks like Faulkner might have took one off the chin.
Yeah, she's holding her cheek there. The shot went up. Jump ball. It'll be Lady Warrior ball here. So Winamac looking to get something going here. Kendall Johnson's going to bring it up. the 6-foot freshman. To get it into Jillian Brum, couldn't find her. Chelsea Johnson with a steal. Nice save there.
That was a great hustle play.
There's Blake Bailey, always hustling. Faulkner with the ball. And Maggie Smith with another block. She's blocked Faulkner her last 3 shots. Haley Sanders takes it in. It's going to be a foul on, who was that? Is that Groves down there?
Yeah, I think it's Groves.
Okay.
She tried to get set up to take a charge, and then she just moved at the last second.
Yeah, Haley kind of went to her inside, and she slid over, and other than that, she was in good position.
She was thinking the right stuff.
Mm-hmm. So Haley's first free throw attempt is short, so no good. So she'll be ready for her second. Second attempt's up and short also. Chelsea Johnson with the rebound.
Yet to score this half.
Yeah, and you know, they've had some decent shots. They're just not falling. Nice defense by Maggie Smith, knocks the ball out of bounds. It'll be a Triton ball.
She was in a good position. She really anticipated that ball coming in there.
The Triton fans are getting a little agitated at the Warriors' defense, but it's good, solid defense. Johnson shots up and no good. Rebound to Maggie Smith. You know, Maggie played. She does a lot defensively down there. She a lot of times don't put up a lot of points, but you know, she blocks a lot of shots, plays great defense, gets a lot of rebounds. Kendall Johnson with the ball. It's at the Brum. Brum's pass is stolen by Hostrasser. The sophomore goes up and makes a layup. What is it, a 4-point game now? Hostrasser. That's what Mr. Darda said. So we're going to go with that.
Yeah, and he's always right.
Yeah. So Kendall Johnson.
Jillian tried to take a charge on that. She even added the extra flair to it and still didn't get the call.
Haley Sanders is going to drive. She's going to draw another foul. She wants to make up for those missed free throws.
It's going to be on Chelsea Johnson. No, it's not.
Foul on Veers.
It's on Veers.
That's Veers' third.
I thought they were going to call that one on Chelsea. Maybe they both got her and had to pick.
Yeah. Haley's first shot's up and good. It's a 5-point game. Looks like Taylor Jennings is going to come in for the Lady Warriors, and number 22, Emma Helper, sophomore, will come in for Veers for the Triton Trojans.
I think that's Hepler, but Helper sounds cooler.
Hepler? Yeah. No, you're right. Yeah. I can't read.
I think Helper sounds better.
Okay,
I thought about just letting you go with that. But
Hepler. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Thanks, Tim.
You're right.
So Tim bailing me out here.
We're just having fun.
A nice drive there. Kendall got in a bad position.
Yeah, they're going to get Maggie on that.
Yeah. And I don't think she was shooting, was she?
Yeah, I think Chelsea was going up.
Was she shooting?
On Sanders.
Okay.
On Sanders?
They're going to call it Sanders.
Yeah, I think that one should have been on Maggie. That's only Haley's first, though, so it doesn't really matter at this point, I don't expect.
Johnson's first shot's up and good. Yeah, the captain will be or the colonel. I'm the captain. Colonel will be happy with that. Only her first foul.
You outranked the colonel,
No,
don't you?
I don't.
Here's the
colonel outranks me.
Colonel outranks the captain.
There's a steal by Hepler. She stepped out of bounds, but nice defensive play there.
I think we should go back to Helper.
By the, is that the sophomore?
18-15, just a 3-point margin, Shay.
Yeah. Chelsea Johnson didn't start for the Trojans, but when she came in, it seemed like everything kind of changed. So Coach Croft's going to get a timeout here. He wants to talk it over.
We're going to jump over to word from one of our sponsors.
This broadcast brought to you in part by these local sponsors. Find your go with Braun Ability, the world's most trusted name in mobility. Braun Ability is a proud supporter of the Winamac community, where we are working together for a more mobile world. Learn more online at braunability.com. Pulaski Memorial Hospital has been proudly serving the community since 1963. With 18 physicians and nurse practitioners, along with a friendly and knowledgeable staff, PMH is dedicated to providing quality care closer to home. More information online at pmhnet.com. Please support our local sponsors.
Welcome back to RTC TV4. This is Tim Gerhardt, my partner, the captain, Shay Caston. Shay, we got an 18-15 game. This is the lowest scoring game at this point in the season so far for Winamac, I'd say.
Yeah, we came out strong. We jump up to 10-0 lead right off the bat in the first quarter.
Very quickly.
Very quickly. There's Kendall for 3, just off the mark again. Rebound by Haley Sanders. But since then, it's been pretty slim pickings for the Lady Warriors here. Getting some decent looks at the basket. They're just not falling. Again, with Lainey Josephs out tonight, so Kendall for another 3.
Shooters got to shoot. Those are going to start dropping.
She comes back and gets the loose ball there.
Good effort by Blake Bailey saving that ball from out of bounds.
Haley Sanders gets it to Kendall Johnson. Thought about shooting again. So they're looking to get it to Maggie Smith there at the free throw line. Nice. Maggie Smith, nice pass to Taylor Jennings, and she got the 2. So maybe there's going to be a foul on Blake Bailey. She was just a little aggressive there going for the steal. Maybe that'll get the Lady Warriors jump started there. Haley Sanders almost got the steal. I really like the Lady Trojan shoes. Would you call that yellow, Tim?
I would call it mustard.
Okay, I really like it. It's going to be Lady Warrior ball. The layup was no good, and ball went out of bounds off the Triton Trojan. So Taylor Jennings will inbound to Kendall Johnson. Kendall brings it up here for the Lady Warriors. Just under 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Kendall drives, gets it to Haley Sanders, into Maggie Smith, trying to get it to Taylor Jennings, and Triton was on to him that time.
Oh, Haley Sanders with a steal.
There you go, Haley.
Drains a bucket.
There's Blake Bailey going for the steal and got a little bit more than ball there.
I think after that last steal before Haley got it, you could see Coach Croft turn his back. He was not happy.
Yeah. Huge play by Haley Sanders to get that. So Jillian Brum back into the game for the Lady Warriors. She's going to enter for, there's another steal. Blake Bailey got her hand on the ball. And what happened? Knocked out of bounds off the Lady Trojans.
That was good defense there by the Trojans. I thought for sure there was a girl on either side of Haley. I thought for sure that she was going to get fouled, and they popped that ball out clean.
Jumper for Haley. Got it. So Haley.
Have to keep feeding Haley tonight. She's hungry.
Having a nice game defensively and offensively. She had a bunch of steals there in that first quarter.
How do you like that? Keep feeding her because she's hungry?
I do like
that. Is that catchy?
You know what, Tim? Again, I'm slow. I didn't catch it until you had to bring it up.
I had to
me.
repeat it because I'm proud of it.
I know. That's really good. I didn't catch that.
I try really hard to be clever, Shay. And it only works sometimes. So when it does, I got to point it out.
I know, and I just don't get things like that. A wild shot by Faulkner, no good. Hepler, whoa, Blake Bailey with a big-time block.
That was a windmill block.
And then saves it. Wow.
It's going to be Winamac ball.
Blake Bailey coming through for the.
You call that a windmill block?
I
mean,
would.
she was.
I would. That was nice.
There was a wind-up and everything.
And got the loose ball and threw it off of a Trojan player.
That was awesome.
That was awesome. So the Lady Warriors showing some signs of life here. You gave me your coughing fit here, Tim.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
That's all right. Taylor Jennings in the game. She's had a nice game. She's got some quality minutes here.
Uh-huh.
It's like Lady Warriors are going to settle for the last shot here. Kendall's going to pull it out and set it up. 10 seconds to go. Gets it to Blake Bailey. To Haley Sanders for 3. Got it. So what's Haley got the last 9 points?
I think she has. We're gonna total that up after this break.
This broadcast brought to you in part by these local sponsors. Enjoy the game with an ice-cold Coke. Locally owned and operated since 1907, Coca-Cola Bottling Company of Kokomo proudly supports 28 high schools in north central Indiana. Our starting lineup of brands are sure to keep you hydrated on the sidelines and at home. Coca-Cola Bottling Company of Kokomo. RTC TV4 thanks you for watching tonight's broadcast. Sponsorship and advertising opportunities are available.
Welcome back to RTC TV4. This is Tim Gerhardt with my partner, the captain, Shay Caston, getting ready to start the fourth quarter with a Winamac lead of 27-15. Really a flat offense coming out after halftime, but there towards the end of the third quarter, we started to get it going with Haley Sanders hitting some buckets there, Shay.
Yeah, we had a 15-18 game just not too long ago, and Haley Sanders got either 7 or 9 quick points and kind of opened it up a little bit. So
Haley's got 13 points, so
good.
Almost half of Winamac's offense has been Haley so far.
And a great defensive effort by the Lady Warriors. They've only given up 15 points, you know, and Triton showed some success going down low to Chelsea Johnson. And we've kind of shut her down this half.
I think bringing in Taylor. I think Maggie Smith, although she was doing a really good job, particularly in the first quarter, I think Chelsea was just wearing her down under there.
Yeah, I think you're right.
She's a strong girl.
Yeah. So the Lady Warriors with a little breathing room here to start the fourth quarter. So Blake Bailey on Hostrasser, and there's a deflection and steal. So Blake Bailey gets
look up for Jillian.
Jillian Brum goes up, misses the shot. Taylor Jennings with the rebound, misses it. Brum's shot no good. It's going to be Lady Warrior ball off Chelsea Johnson, the Trojans. And it looks like Yates is going to come back in for Alexa Veers.
It was 2 missed free throw or 2 missed layups.
No, is that
a denial?
Is that a wind sprint? A missed layup?
That's two wind sprints.
Oh, wow.
Or yeah, well there was
one per. Okay.
Yeah, saw Coach Croft shaking his head and writing something in his notebook over there. So
nice pass to Jillian Brum. She's going to get it. 29-15 Winamac.
That's Jillian Brum's 6th point of the night.
Good. We've yet to see the hook shot. Taylor Jennings guarding Hostrasser. Hostrasser for 3, and she got it.
3 by Hostrasser.
That's an 11-point deficit now.
So Kendall Johnson's going to bring the ball up. Gets it to Blake Bailey. There's a steal by Hostrasser. Faulkner's going to bring it down. Haley Sanders went for the block, and went for the charge. They're going to get her for a block, and the bucket counts. So Triton's hanging around here. 6.5 minutes to go. It's a 9-point game with the conventional.
I was going to ask you what Faulkner was going for here, Shay.
The old-fashioned 3-point play here, Tim. Her shot's up and in and out. Rebound comes off to Blake Bailey. Kendall, look over to Coach Croft, get the play here. Oh, and throws it away.
Looks like she threw it to her dad sitting over there.
Yeah.
Assistant coach Kyle Johnson
he can make
on the bench.
Kyle can make some buckets. Maybe she wanted him to take a 3 here.
I think she saw that he was open.
So Lady Trojan split the ball here. It's like Maggie Smith's back in the game. Taryn Yates gonna have a wild shot.
It's gonna
They're
be a travel.
Get Kendall for a travel.
This Chelsea Johnson's really fun to watch.
She has played a great game.
Yeah, I've really enjoyed watching her work. She works hard underneath that basket.
She's having fun out there. I saw her smile.
Kind of clapped after.
Yeah. You get the ball there. It's going to be a scrum for it here. Ooh, Brum dove for that. That didn't sound good, but she popped right back up.
She's going to be feeling that later.
Yeah, I think there's a little road rash there.
A little bit of road rash right in front of the Winamac cheer block.
Yeah, the fans got the student section got a front row seat there to that.
They got to hear her flesh scrape against the wood.
I think the whole gym heard that.
Yep, I'm pretty sure you're right. Wow.
Wow, great defense. Looks like Jillian might have taken an elbow to the face, but Johnson misses, gets her own rebound. Shots up no good. Faulkner with a shot blocked by Maggie Smith. There's a steal. Johnson with the ball to Yates. No good. They're going to get Johnson for an over the back. Jillian Brum had really good position there.
Foul on Johnson.
It's only her second foul.
Yeah. Yeah, she's played hard.
She had about 3 looks underneath there. There were 2 or 3 offensive boards. And
yeah, had Lady Warriors all over her. Was able to get the shot off.
Winamac's not passing the ball very smart tonight.
No, it's not crisp. They're just kind of.
But you can't say that's all Winamac. I mean, Triton's doing a nice job defensively.
Yeah, there again, there was a nice defensive play there. Ooh. So that was kind of a Jillian Brum threw the ball, tried to save it, and it looked like Faulkner in the face, and then bounced off her head and hit Jillian Brum standing out of bounds.
There's been a lot of those kind of situations tonight. We got 5 minutes remaining in the game, 29-20, just a 9-point deficit separating the Lady Warriors and the Triton Trojans. Good little pump fake.
Yeah. That's a long 2. Hofstrasser, no good. Ashley Keller with the rebound. And, you know, we've seen different games where Ashley Keller, she can knock down some shots. Let's see if they can get her open.
Yep, Keller's been pretty quiet offensively tonight, yet to draw blood.
Another lazy pass stole by Yates. She's going to make the basket, and she was fouled by Haley Sanders in the breakaway. Cut the lead to 6 here.
Foul on Sanders.
That Yates is a pretty explosive player.
She is.
I bet if she gets on a roll, she can be a terror.
Really, really fast. So we got a 6-point game here with about 4.5 minutes left to go. Kendall Johnson with the ball. Looks like Triton's extended this zone a little bit. Should find some openings. And there's a lot of holes in that zone. Let's see if the Lady Warriors can find one here. I'm going to try and trap Haley Sanders. We're going to get in Jillian Brum to Ashley Keller. Back to Brum. Nice shot by Brum, no good. Fight for the rebound. It was off White.
Might have got away with an over the back there, actually.
Yeah.
It was a good no call.
It was. Faulkner's going to push the ball hard. Just for she's going to be fouled. Who was that on? Either Maggie or Ashley Keller were both there.
I think it might have been Maggie this time. Yep.
So Faulkner's going to go to the line for 2.
She almost dropped that one in there. I thought she was going to dump it to Chelsea.
I did too. So she's going to go to the line here for 2, and it could be a 4-point game. First one's off the mark.
Winamac with 7 fouls. Much cleaner first half than second half from a foul perspective.
So we've got, what, a 5-point game here? 3 minutes to go, or just over 3.5 minutes to go. Maggie Smith, nice. So the Warriors are trying to get it into the middle and just not having a lot of success against this zone. See if Haley can get going here. The ball's going to be knocked away. So fight for it on the ground.
Jillian sitting on the ball for a moment there.
Chelsea Johnson, wow, great play.
I'm surprised Triton didn't call a timeout there while she had possession. Faulkner goes in again. She's going to get draw the foul on Jillian.
Wow. So things just one of those nights for the Lady Warriors where they're just not clicking. It's going to be Jillian's second foul.
Coach Croft talking to the referee. He didn't like what he saw down there.
I don't know if he thought maybe she traveled down there or double dribble or something.
There's a lot of contact. It seemed like there's a foul in there somewhere. Faulkner makes both of them, Shay.
So we've got a 3-point game here with 3 minutes to go. And Winamac has no momentum. That somebody's going to have to step up here. They're going to get Blake Bailey back into the game.
Faulkner playing some really tight defense.
Yeah. The Trojans have all the momentum. There's going to be a kick, almost a steal, but
that Delaney Groves picked the ball up real quick. Tried to. She was trying to say, "You didn't see that hit the foot, did you, ref?"
She had a big smile on her face.
But the referee did see it.
Kendall Johnson inbounds to Haley Sanders. Looks like she's counting out there. I don't know if she was counting how many players they had on the floor or what.
Well, she might have been. She might have been running some statistics.
They've got Chelsea Johnson way outside. If they can maybe leave the middle open there, or the inside open, if they can get her out, draw her outside, and leave Maggie Smith open down there. They're having her open. Winamac being real patient here.
There we go.
There. And Chelsea Johnson blocked it, it looked like.
I think Kendall, she just shouldn't have taken that.
They got a charge, yeah. So Blake Bailey draws a charge. That was huge.
I think Kendall on that layup that got blocked, I think if she wouldn't have dribbled the ball first,
just taking it up,
she would have just taken it up.
So my wife's grandpa, he always complains about that. He played basketball for Star City in the 50s, and he said, you take the ball straight up, you don't dribble it. And there's a big shot by Jillian Brom.
That's a big shot from a senior. That's the leadership they need right now.
Yep. Came through and we needed it. She got the foul. Anyway, my wife's grandpa don't like it when you dribble. He wants somebody to get it and take it right to the hoop.
I like her grandpa. What's she going for here, Shay?
She's going for the old-fashioned three-point play, the conventional. She didn't make it, but like Bailey all over the place down there.
Blake Bailey and Yates kind of fun to watch go ahead.
Yeah, they are. So Winamac's going to pull off the press here and play half court defense. Hofstrasser with the ball. This Hofstrasser is just a sophomore. She's a really good looking player here. Nice steal by Kendall. Comes in, gets the layup. So Winamac had a nice little spurt here to end the game. There's going to be a timeout. Coach Heckerman's going to call a timeout for the Lady Trojans.
At Co-Alliance Propane, we treat our customers like neighbors because, well, that's what we are. When you trust Co-Alliance Propane as your seriously local propane provider, you're trusting a team of professionals who live, work, and watch the game from right across the county, not the country. A team that's close by and seriously dedicated to your safety and providing the best service possible. Find out more about Co-Alliance Propane's seriously local service and how you can get 50 gallons of propane free at coalliancepropane.com.
Welcome back to RTC TV4. This is Tim Guerra with my partner, the captain, Shay Caston. Winamac extends their lead to 7 with just under a minute and a half to play. It was looking pretty grim there for a while until we got some breathing room with a big play from our senior Jillian Brum that put a bucket up and got fouled. And then Kendall Johnson with the steal goes in for the layup.
Yeah, we needed that at that point. It was just a 3-point game, and I'll tell you the Lady Trojans had all the momentum, and Jillian made a huge play there. This has been a battle.
It's been been fun to watch.
It has been fun to watch.
I've really enjoyed this game. I don't think Coach Croft and Coach Johnson down there on the sidelines have been enjoying the game the same way we have.
No. Hey, we just want to see a good game. Close, but let the Lady Warriors win, and we'll be all right. So, Trojan ball here. Yates with the ball, guarded by Blake Bailey. That's a good matchup.
It is a good matchup. That's been fun to watch.
You know, Faulkner and Haley Sanders have been a good matchup. That Hostrauser for the three, can't get it, and Haley Sanders going to get the rebound. To Kendall, kept her foot. To Maggie Smith. All right.
I think that's Maggie Smith's first points of the night. Good to see her draw blood before the game's over.
You know, she's played a real great game on Chelsea Johnson. Chelsea's been a handful down there.
Speaking of Chelsea.
Yeah. So it don't look like Triton's going to foul. Yeah, I hear they're going to pull their defense out. There they get the foul. Hostrauser's going to foul Haley Sanders at 34 seconds left. Coach Heckeman, Triton's going to call another timeout.
And with that, we're going to hear another word from one of our sponsors, Shay.
This broadcast brought to you in part by these local sponsors. Find your go with Braun Ability, the world's most trusted name in mobility. Braun Ability is a proud supporter of the Winamac community, where we are working together for a more mobile world. Learn more online at braunability.com. Pulaski Memorial Hospital has been proudly serving the community since 1963. With 18 physicians and nurse practitioners, along with a friendly and knowledgeable staff, PMH is dedicated to providing quality care closer to home. More information online at pmhnet.com. Please support our local sponsors.
Welcome back to RTC TV4. This is Tim Gearhart, my partner, the captain, Shay Caston. Shay, we got a 7-point game now with 34 seconds left. It's looking good for Winamac at this point.
Yeah, it is. It wasn't a few minutes ago, or even a minute ago. Yep. It was just a 3-point game.
You got to respect the Triton Trojan girls here. They have not given up during this game, and I think that they believe that they can win. They probably still think they can. 34.2 seconds left.
Yeah, they played hard. They played good defense. Nice play. Couldn't quite make the layup. Brum gets her own rebound. It's a fight for it. And it looks like
no
timeout. Jump ball. It's going to go to the Lady Warriors. Coach Heckeman shaking his head a little bit. He wanted that ball.
That would have been a good time for him to call a timeout, I think.
Yeah.
Right when
great defense by Johnson, guarding the inbounder.
Yep.
It's going to be an over the back on Blake Bailey. Coach Croft's looking for an explanation here.
I don't know if I've ever seen a hand cross for that call. You might have to dig deep into the rule book.
Yeah, we'll have to see what Coach Croft's thoughts are on that. All right, they're going to get Haley Sanders for a foul with 17 seconds left.
Yeah, I don't think we want to start fouling.
Nah, she was
Triton.
Going for a steal there. She got it. She just fouled her in the process.
Yeah.
So Faulkner's going to go to the line for a 1-and-1.
Faulkner, I haven't kept track, but she's done pretty good at the line tonight.
No, that one just miss it. Blake Bailey throws it in. There's
be another jump ball.
It's on the ground.
It took them a while to call that.
A big timeout, White.
So whose possession is that going to go to?
Well, I'm guessing it's going to have to go to Winamac, because if we called the timeout, we had to have possession, right?
You have to have possession, call timeout?
Yeah, so
I did not realize that.
I think Coach Croft was just calling timeout, hoping we had possession. So
that's pretty good. That's pretty good strategy.
Yeah. He's got a smile on his face down there. That's good to see. He hasn't had too many smiles tonight.
He looks a little bit more relaxed than he did about 10 minutes ago. We got 10.9 seconds left. I think this one's pretty much in the books. Statistically, I don't see how Triton could.
Not if you ask Triton, no. They're still playing hard, and they're not giving up. Coach Heckman's down there drawing up a play.
I've heard that Coach Heckman's a heck of a man, Jay.
I was waiting for it.
You don't have to sneak that in
is.
there. He does seem like a nice guy.
He does. We'll have to get him up here maybe sometime, a couple of years when they come back. We can get Coach Heckman up here.
Yeah, I bet he'd do that.
You know, the future's looking real bright. You know, running down here, they got Chelsea Johnson and Delaney Groves. Everyone else is going to be back.
That Jayla Faulkner, she's got some pretty good talent.
Just a sophomore.
Do we know what Yates is? She wasn't on my...
Yates is a freshman.
She's a freshman, okay.
Yeah. Yates just drew the foul. Yeah, Yates is a freshman. Hostrawser's a sophomore. Yeah, so they've got... Future looks bright for the Lady Trojans here, especially as hard as they play.
Yeah. Defensively, they've been very solid.
They have. I know we've been a little sloppy, but a lot of that you got to credit their defense.
Yes, you do. They've been very disruptive defensively.
Kendall's shot's no good. They're going to foul Jillian Brum with 5 seconds left. Let's see if Jillian can ice it here.
Foul on Faulkner.
It's Faulkner's first.
Jillian Brum at the free throw line.
Jillian's first shot's up, and she got it. The senior coming through there. Second shot's up and good. So Jillian makes them both, to make it a 9-point game. Faulkner's going to push it fast, gets it up to Grove. Shots up and off the mark. And that'll be the end of the game. So the final score here at Winamac is the Lady Warriors 37, the Lady Trojans 28.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors.
Kniebel Insurance Agency of Royal Center, offering home, auto, farm, and commercial business insurance tailored to fit your custom needs. We are the smart insurance choice. Contact Kniebel Insurance today for your free quote. The Winamac Corner Deli. From daily lunch specials to full-service event catering, the Winamac Corner Deli offers a variety of mouth-watering sandwiches and entrees. Stop by today or reach out to us on Facebook. The Winamac Corner Deli. Smoking good food.
Please
Welcome back to RTC TV4. This is Tim Gearhart with my partner, the captain, Shay Caston. Shay, this was a fun game to watch tonight.
It was a fun game, Tim. Probably not for Coach Croft. It wasn't fun, but you know the Lady Warriors fought hard, played great defense, and I was really impressed with this Lady Trojan basketball team. I thought they played hard. They had some open shots in the first half that they didn't quite make, but it really came together there in the second half, and they kept it close.
Shay, I think you're right when you said that the future's looking bright for this Triton ball club. They got a lot of young talent on there. They have a lot of hustle, and they believe that they're going to win even when they're down by a number of points.
Yeah.
They were down for a while by, I think there was 11-point deficit, and they came back, closed it within 3. With an offense that really kind of struggled. So for them to come back and narrow that margin that much, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, and this defense, this Lady Warrior defense, it's not easy to come back and get points against. So they did a really good job tonight.
Pretty interesting game with the number of multiple touch situations where a pass went awry and it hit 3 or 4 different girls in the matter of 1-2 seconds.
Yeah, there were some weird bounces in there, and off people's heads and everything else. But we were missing Laney, so I don't know what that is. 15, 18 points. She averages something like that.
Yeah, somewhere in there.
So, and then her ball handling, or she runs the point for us, and she's in charge of the game, and you take her out of the equation. It was good for these girls, I think, to play without her and see who can step up. Jillian Brum stepped up there at the end, hit a big shot, and was fouled, and then iced it with 2 free throws.
Haley Sanders had a big night.
Haley Sanders had a spurt there, was at the end of the third quarter, where I think she scored 7 or 9 in a row. I mean, just within a minute. So that really helped. Got us a nice lead there. But yeah, it was a sloppy game, but hard-fought game, and you got to credit the defense. A lot of that to the defenses.
We're going to jump over to another quick word from a sponsor. We'll see if Coach Croft's going to come out and join us or not. And if not, we'll end the broadcast early. But if he does show himself in the next couple of minutes, we'll stick around for that.
Okay.
This is Old You. And this is Now You.
5 wears his fire hat and coat in the wind.
Things change. Your insurance should too. Talk to an Indiana Farm Bureau insurance agent. And now you can stop knocking on wood.
Welcome back to RTC TV4. This is Tim Gerhardt with the post-game wrap-up. Just a quick summary. The majority of Triton's offense was from the senior Chelsea Johnson, who surprisingly didn't start the game, but she came off the bench pretty early. Looks like she had 3 free throws that she made for 3 points. So she had 13 points of Triton's 28 points tonight.
Yeah,
pretty tough defensively, had a lot of deflections, played hard. She was tough to guard.
A lot of blocks.
A lot of blocks.
She was fun to watch. And you know what? She was having fun out there.
She was
smiling, clapping, getting into it, you know, and she was a handful for Maggie Smith, and that don't happen too often. Maggie usually composed and plays pretty good defense.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, it looks like we got a quick visit here from Coach Belcher.
I don't know.
Coach Belcher, how you doing tonight?
I'm good, Tim. How are you?
Not too bad. Doing all right. So thanks for joining us for a few minutes here, the post-game wrap-up. So your niece, Blake Bailey, she had a pretty nice night defensively out there, raising a little bit of havoc out on the court.
Yeah. You know, defense is kind of, I think, what she's out there for. You know, I think Coach Croft and Coach Johnson asked her to do some things defensively and use her speed a little bit. So I thought she did well.
Yeah. What did you think of the game tonight?
Oh, it wasn't real pretty, Tim.
It wasn't pretty, was it?
No, but, you know, an ugly win is better than a pretty loss, you know. So it wasn't a pretty one, but we'll take them any way we can get them.
Yeah, I like that. An ugly win is better than a pretty loss.
Yeah.
That's pretty I might write that down, Coach. Any quick thoughts on softball team coming up? You got a season's going to get ready to come underway here in the next month and a half or so.
Yeah. We just started some conditioning and some workouts, and we've got a good group coming back. Our numbers are good. We should have about 24 kids out, which is the most we've had in a while. So that's good. We've got some good upperclassmen coming back and some younger players too. So we're looking forward to it.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a fun season. We're all looking forward to softball. Now, I think we're going to end up being able to do some of these RTC TV4 broadcasts of the softball games this year, which will be kind of cool.
That would be fantastic. I know we have a lot of fans out there that for one reason or another can't make it to the ball game, or they're even out of town, maybe living somewhere else. I know I have relatives, you know, that would like to watch the games and things, so I think that'd be a great idea.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Coach Belcher, I appreciate you stopping up tonight. She's the coach of the Lady Warriors softball team. You got anything to say as we kind of wrap up tonight, Coach?
Hey, how about go Warriors?
How about go Warriors? I like it. An ugly win is better than a pretty loss.
Yep.
So thanks, Coach.
Okay, thanks, Tim.
We're going to cut to one more break and see if we can't get Coach Croft up here.
At Co-Alliance, we understand the importance of community. After all, we've been farmer-owned since the 1920s. And now that we're a part of your community, we want to become your total agronomy solutions provider. Co-Alliance offers the latest in ag technology for your operation. From field scouting and fertilizers to premium seed and precision agriculture, we can help take your operation to the next level. Put the resources of your local cooperative to work. Contact Co-Alliance today.
Welcome back to RTC TV4. This is Tim Gerhardt. Just starting to wrap up tonight for our broadcast. Looks like Coach Croft's going to join us. It's nice to hear from Coach Belcher and hear about softball coming up. Coach Croft, welcome to the show. How you doing, man?
Win's a win, man.
Yeah, well, I was actually just interviewing Coach Belcher, talking a little bit about softball, but also talking about the game a little bit. She said an ugly win is better than a pretty loss, and I thought, I'm going to write that down. Actually, I'm trying to say it multiple times so it locks in my memory.
You tell her she's going to have to wait a little longer for softball season because we're going to do some winning.
You're going to do some winning. I know, I like that, Coach. What did you see tonight?
Obviously Laney wasn't out there, so that's a good growing moment for like Kendall Johnson. She didn't come to school today thinking I'm starting at point guard as a freshman in a varsity game today. So, that's good for her it's going to help her mature. It's going to help Haley Sanders, grow from that. So
Haley stepped up and had a lot of points tonight.
Yeah, she did a good job. She just got to do that. She can't always depend on Laney and that. So, it's good for the team. They're going to grow from it. I thought Blake Bailey did some phenomenal hustle plays. I
got a question. So I saw you talking to the ref. So Blake caught the inbound pass and then slowly leaned over. She trying to catch her balance, touched her hand on the other side of the court. Now, what's the rule on that? Can you touch your hand to the other side of the court, or is that any body part touches the floor, then that's
I think it's a body part if you have possession of the ball, but I don't know there.
I gotcha.
I mean, that's normally a really, really good officiating crew. So
I think they did a good job tonight. A lot of no calls, which I appreciate.
Yeah, they let it be physical. So, like I said, it's a good learning moment for some of the younger kids, and we'll take a win.
Yep, I enjoyed seeing Kendall come out starting. Now, her shots, she had a lot of good looks. They were just off the mark by a little bit. It seemed like I thought she was going to shoot her way out of it. Just couldn't quite find that groove tonight.
Yeah, and that's what we kept telling her. So what? You've missed some shots. You got to keep shooting them. It helps if those little layups and we get some steals there. They're not easy layups she had. She was Euro stepping around people with contact, but, they're going to fall sooner or later. I'm excited about this team, and
absolutely,
when everything finally comes together, and I'd hate to be that person on that night.
Yeah, no, I absolutely agree. I really got to blame the fact that Kendall's shots were slightly off. I really attribute that to the captain. He had Kendall being his pick to click, and then when she wasn't hitting her shots, I said, Shay, I think you might have jinxed her tonight.
Yeah, he did jinx her, didn't he? You're not allowed back here, bud. No, she's just got to get some more confidence, Sometimes she may be leaning a little bit or trying to shoot it too quick. So, even on some of the sets we ran, she's not used to doing that. Laney's always wanted us doing that, so some of the timing on the passes, and it even affected, Jill and Maggie in there and Taylor on how to get open in the spots there. So it's good to get some chemistry.
It's a great learning experience. Kendall's a great kid too.
Oh, absolutely.
Coach, you got anything else? I know you're feeling a little bit under the weather. We can wrap this up. You got anything else before we transition?
I hope Laney comes back when she doesn't have the flu and give it to anybody else. I've got a little bit of a fever here. I just don't want a sickness going on this team right now, but looking forward to OD Saturday. It's going to be interesting. They're just going to come after you for 32 minutes, and it'll be a really fun game to watch.
That'll be a girls-boys doubleheader at OD.
Yep.
And actually, Shay and I are taking our show on the road. Actually, right. Shay's going to sit that one out. I think Steve Stryker from RTC is going to join me that night.
It must be double pay night, right, if you're on the road?
I think it's double pay, yep. Absolutely. Per
wonder
diem.
Steve wants to do it.
Yeah. Coach, great win tonight. Thanks for joining me for the post game. Good luck the rest of the week.
All right, appreciate it.